So if any of you in the warmer climates have any degrees to send up to Minnesota, please do send them this way. It was 8 below when I woke up this morning, and it is again 0 degrees, just like it was yesterday. Oh my goodness. And yesterday I went out for a movie roulette. Today I think it's a good day for an adventure from the couch. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure from the couch here on Tommy Travels the Second. And if you saw last week's video, it was called Manic Monday because I was running late for work. I had no idea what I was going to do for a video. It was just a lot of blah. And so we're going to shake that off this Monday and provide you with some Monday motivation. And so that's what today's video is going to be about. And if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And you guys, come on with me. I'll see you right after this. Did you ever get that little kind of a tickly feeling in your stomach that isn't hunger? It isn't as bad as like when you see the cop lights in your rearview mirror, but it's just a little reminder time, like, hey, you really should go do this. You really should have gotten that done. You shouldn't be here having fun. This needs to get done. And it's annoying. It annoys me, but it's there for a reason. Probably from back in the caveman days when they say, hey, you really should go pick some berries so that your family has something to eat, or you really should go out hunting so your family has something to eat. But nowadays, it's not for things like that. It's for things like, hey, you got that parking ticket. You really better go take the time to pay that. I know you like to do other things and have fun, but that thing, you got to get it paid. Otherwise, you're going to be in bigger trouble. And so that happened to me. I used parking ticket because I got a parking ticket in downtown St. Paul not too long ago. You have to wait a week before it shows up in the system, and then it's time to pay it. And I procrastinated for at least a couple more weeks after that before I finally sat down and paid it. But I did that because I had this little feeling in my stomach saying, just take the time and go pay that ticket. You're going to have bigger problems if you don't. So finally I sat down and paid it, and I felt much better. The feeling totally went away. It was like, okay, that's out of the way. That's about the best feeling ever. Which maybe that's why I procrastinate, so I can get that feeling, take care of it, and be like, ah. And so the example that I'm using is pretty easy. All I had to do was pay a ticket. It wasn't that I didn't have the money for it or anything like that. It was just, taking the time to go online and figure out the district court and how to pay it online and all that rigmarole that you have to go through. I didn't feel like dealing with it, but finally I did, and it was very easy to take care of. But sometimes there are bigger projects out there that aren't that easy to take care of. Maybe for you it's a project around the house that's going to take some actual work to get accomplished, or maybe it's a class that you want to take that you've been wanting to take for a long time but you haven't really moved towards it in any way. Maybe you want to do a career change, and that's not an easy goal to accomplish in one little deal either. And so for me, it's losing weight. I've picked up some pounds here over the winter. It is now March. We're through the holidays. We're through the Super Bowl and some of the food days at work. There's not a lot going on right now, and it is time to focus on getting some weight off that I picked up over the winter so I can be healthy and ready to go this spring and summer when there's going to be a lot of outdoor walking around type of activities that I'm going to want to participate in. And so it's now time to make some steps towards achieving that goal. And so there are a couple of things that I can do today, right now, to send myself in a successful direction towards accomplishing this goal of losing some weight. And one of them I am doing right now. I'm letting you guys know about it. I figure if I tell you guys that this is something I'm working on and trying to accomplish, it'll help me hold myself accountable towards said goal. And so I think that'll help. And then the other thing that I need to do is I need to stop drinking regular pop and eating junk food. And so today is the day I'm going to go through my freezer and fridge and throw out some of the unhealthy stuff that I don't need in my life right now. Doesn't mean I'll never get to enjoy any of that stuff ever again. It just means right now this is what I'm working on, so you gotta go. And so those are two things that don't accomplish the actual goal for me, but get me on my way and help me have a more positive attitude about the direction that I'm going in life. And so this is your Monday motivation. I'm leading by example by telling you a goal of mine and a couple steps that I'm taking to achieve it. And so I want you to take a look at what you have going on and see what things you can accomplish. What's been bothering you? Like, I really should do that thing, but I haven't. But I know I should, but I don't have time and things keep coming up. Today's the day to take a step towards accomplishing that goal. And it doesn't have to be anything real time consuming either. It could be a phone call. Hey, what about this job opportunity I've been looking at? What can you do to help me? It can be sending out a resume. If it's a project around the house, it can just be, hey, I need to schedule some actual time to do this, or I need to go to the store and buy this stuff. Schedule the time to do those things. It can be as easy as that. But do something that'll move you an inch closer towards accomplishing the goal today. And I would be really interested in the comments below if this has motivated you towards doing one thing, towards one goal that you might have out there that brings you a little bit closer to it. I'd be interested to find out what you're working on and what you've done to get a little closer to it. So I figure I've got 21 subscribers right now. Not a lot. But that's okay. If just even 3 or 4 people out there have something that they're working on, and this gives them a little bit of motivation to actually go towards that and accomplish a goal that's been out there for them, that's been bugging them, and that's going to improve their lives, even if a couple people or even one person out there does something and improves their life and their situation and it leads towards better things in the future, boy, what a great idea I had to do this video today. And how glad I am that this channel of mine has accomplished something positive in someone else's life. Yeah, even if it's just one person that does something, I'll be happy as heck. And the cool thing is that sometimes it's just these little things, the starting points of accomplishing your goal that lead to big things. For example, we'll just say career change as an example. And you decide to take a few minutes out, maybe a half an hour, find a couple companies that you're interested in, send out a resume, and send 2 or 3 of them, and then just forget about it. Say, okay, I did my thing. Tom asked me to do something today, I did it. But then a few days later, you get responses from those places, and maybe you get an interview at one of them, and it turns out to be an awesome place, and all of a sudden your life is in a whole new direction because you took one little step at one point towards accomplishing a specific goal. And you never know what's going to happen. Maybe you do that project, it improves the value of your home, or allows you to do some things that you didn't think about at the beginning of the project, or whatever it is. There's unknown things out there that could improve your life in other ways than what you had thought about when you originally had the idea. Well, this has been another successful adventure from the couch here on Tommy Travels the Second. We have gotten our Monday motivation, and hopefully you've got something out there, a project or some goal out there that you can do something today to take a step towards achieving that goal. Or maybe it's something as easy as paying a ticket where you can just do it and be done with it. And if it's something easy or hard and you would care to share what you're working on, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute blast, and I appreciate the support that you've given me throughout. All 21 of my subscribers now, thank you so much. And anyone who happens to be watching who has not yet subscribed, please do so now and hit the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And you guys, until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. And make today a Motivation Monday. Monday motivation. I don't know which one it's gonna be. Maybe it's, And so this is your Monday motivation. I've let,